Holy smokes, what time is that?
It's Jeep time!
Okay, that's getting out of control.
Nailed it.
More maintenance. Actually, this time it isn't maintenance. We're talking about Pitman arms. All right, so different times people, I've read in the comments before, people are like, hey, don't put that drop Pitman arm on. I don't know. You know, because they always show that you're supposed to have your steering parallel with your track bar. Well, we definitely aren't. Let me show you. So we got a Synerger steering system and a Rusty's track bar. What we're going to do here is, you guys have probably seen this before, but we're going to pull a string using a Rusty's drop Pitman arm. And I don't think it really matters that it's Rusty's. I'm just telling you it's their brand. Synergy steering, Rusty's track bar. This is currently on a 5.5 inch Rusty's long arm suspension kit. All right, now we're not going to go all the way back. We're going to do the string out front because you guys actually can't see how bad the string is. So you see the angle that this drag link is on. I'm going to do the center. Actually, let me see if I can come to the top side. Actually, that's where it should be. Well, come down a little bit. It's tough because right where I'm at. Okay, I'm in the center of my joint. You're in the center of the bolt. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see how far off that. Let me zoom in. That string and that drag link is. Wow. All right, so what we're doing, that Pitman arm's coming off, and I'm putting the OEM Pitman arm back in. I guess let's try it. You know, the last episode we welded up our track bar. It was elongated a little bit, so let's see what this does. So I've already taken the cotter key off, and I'm taking this nut off. One difference I'll show you right off front, right off. Hopefully it'll show. Inside there's actually keys inside the factory. Here's one right here. So, you know, with the aftermarket Pitman arms, you can place it in different positions. This one right here, you can't. All right, what we got? Did I already get the impact out? Oh, it's right here. And you got the hammer right behind me. All right. Let me just tap this a little bit. Oh, yeah. I'd already knocked it and dropped it down. That's cool. Steering's not dropping that much. Now you're going to need a big torque wrench to put this back on. I forget how many pounds it is, but it's pretty heavy. Oh, look at that. That lousy thing is going to come off.
By itself?
Yep. You saw it was tight.
Oh, it's falling right off.
You saw it was tight. Well, after speaking to Rusty's at Rusty's Off-Road, and I told him what was going on with this Pitman arm and how it came off, he told me that it's pretty typical with aftermarket Pitman arms, and they don't have the press fit, really tight fit the way the OEMs are. So he told me not to be alarmed by that. Why don't you look up how many foot-pounds this thing is supposed to be on with?
Yeah, 185.
Okay, so here we go. Stock Pitman arm going back on. I will say one thing. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a new lock washer. It still does have a decent bend to it. Just had Harley look it up. It's 185 pounds. To torque this, I need my large torque wrench. And let's get this guy on. You know what? While he's getting that torque wrench, let me put them side by side so you guys can see. Now, oh wow. Yeah, so both of them are bolted up. You know what? Can I do that? So there's one perspective of it. Let me get the light in a little bit better place for you. Now let me try to put them side by side. I know this is going to be awkward. So I'm holding them right. My hand's blocking them.
Now, just to say, I just went on all of the Wrangler forums and said that you must run a drop Pitman arm for 5.5 inches of lead.
That's what it says?
Yeah.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Who says that?
All the forums. But we're not going to trust the forums.
You know what? We're going to try it because...
we've been running this for a while and we don't like it. So.
Yeah, we're going to try it. And it could be the angle. I don't know. Now, I do want to bring up one thing. It just happens to be like right after this video, this thing's getting lowered to 4.5 inches. So let me just put that out there so that way you guys know that. But that's I would have tried this anyways. After seeing how steep the difference of angle was, because Rusty sent this drop Pitman arm with the 3-inch lift.
Yeah.
So, all right, you got this thing at 185?
Yep.
Yeah, he's got it set. It's just been a while since I've torqued. That's tight. All right, we got her. Go ahead and turn that down. Back some. Okay, up, back the other way. Oh, I don't know. There we go. All right, let's string it. Would you look at that?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost straight with the drag link now. So Harley said on all the forums, people said that you have to use drop Pitman on 5.5 inch.
Mm-hmm.
Were they saying why?
Just so you have to. That's what they've heard. I think this is like that game where, you know, you used to play in school. You'd whisper something into the next person's ear, and by the time it got all around the circle of people, it would be something completely different from what the first person was told.
He may be onto something. I really don't know. Now, I guess we need to align it and try it.
Yeah.
But first, we'll align it and try it, but we're going wheeling. So that's how we try it. I don't see why it won't work. I mean, I have it up there. There's plenty of adjustment on the Synergy steering. Maybe with certain brand steering it won't work.
Right.
Maybe that's it, but I would a whole lot rather. Now, I will tell you, when we had the 3-inch lift in it, we had the 3-inch lift, we had 32.5 inch, 33-inch tires. BF Goodrich calls them 33s, but they're actually 32.5 all trains. Actually, they're less than 32.5, 32.4.
Yeah.
There was no death wobble, and the thing would hit bumps. I mean, you could hit bumps hard, fast. Like he had it at the sand dunes, and it was performing great in the whoops. We didn't have the bump stops, the correct bump stops in there, so we were hitting hard at the very bottom.
Like a Baja truck.
It would bottom, especially in the back. But never did you feel it jerking, or even when we drove it fast out on two-way gravel roads or in whoops or whatever, felt great. And potholes, speed bumps, you could hit them as fast as you want. Soaked them right up, boom. And that was with the drop Pitman arm, but that was a 3-inch lift, Rusty's long arm suspension. But since we're trying to do everything that's been advised as far as getting those lines back up, track bar, and drag link, thought we needed to do that. So there you go. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, so here's my final thoughts on the drop Pitman arm. We've done 2 different trips that are several hundred miles each, and 3 different trips to Yori. A couple of them were there and we worked it pretty hard. I would definitely go back with the OEM Pitman arm. The way it drives is super sharp and tight, and so
Pretty good.
And last time we were there, we met up with Afro Jeeper. Super cool guy. Thank you for your service there, Warren. And we'll definitely do that again. Really enjoyed it. And next time, bring your wife. So, anything you want to say?
I love the Jeep. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, yours is going to be better. So.
Well, yours is going to be better till mine gets done. So.
True.
Mine doesn't have wheels.
You got wheels. They're just out of the camera sight. So.
Yeah.